All right. Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today, we're looking at something that I think a lot of people daydream about:
Okay.
owning a beachfront property,
Sure.
but not just anywhere.
Right.
In Belize,
Nice.
Ambergris Caye specifically.
Yeah, Ambergris Caye definitely has that like escape to paradise vibe I think a
Yeah,
lot of people are searching for.
it does. And this particular property that we're diving into today is on the west side of the island
Okay.
in the North Bay subdivision,
All right.
and it's being pitched as this pristine beachfront paradise.
Of course.
But, we're here to look beyond the marketing and figure out if this is truly a hidden gem
Right.
or maybe a potential headache disguised as a dream.
Yeah, you got it. And to do that we need to understand the location a bit more.
Okay.
Now the west side of Ambergris Caye is much less developed than the east side.
Okay.
Think quieter, less touristy, which depending on what you're looking for could be a major plus.
Right. Less hustle and bustle, more of that secluded island vibe.
Yeah.
The listing mentions pristine white sand and turquoise waters. I
Mm.
mean, honestly, who wouldn't want that?
Right.
But there's one detail that really caught my eye.
Okay.
This area is supposedly sargassum free.
That's a huge selling point, especially for anyone familiar with what's been happening in other parts of the Caribbean.
Right.
Sargassum seaweed has become a real problem, piling up on beaches and impacting tourism.
Yeah.
Imagine investing in your dream beachfront property only to find it overtaken by seaweed.
Not exactly the paradise you were hoping for.
Right.
So a sargassum-free beach is definitely something to consider.
Sure.
The listing also mentions that it's close to Secret Beach.
Okay.
What's the deal with that?
Secret Beach is it's kind of a hot spot on Ambergris Caye,
Okay.
known for its shallow, calm waters, beach bars, and restaurants.
Nice.
Think of it as kind of a lively social hub, but not overcrowded.
Okay.
This property being just a hop away from that,
Yeah.
yet tucked away on the quieter side of the island.
Yeah.
That's a unique combination.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal. But we haven't even touched on the elephant in the room.
Right.
This is being marketed as an off-grid escape.
Now that's where things get interesting.
Okay.
Off-grid sounds adventurous,
Yeah.
but it means you're responsible for your own utilities.
Right.
No plugging into the local power grid.
Yeah.
No municipal water supply.
So how exactly does one live off-grid on a beachfront property in Belize?
You're looking at solar panels for electricity rainwater collection systems.
Okay.
And depending on your needs, maybe even a composting toilet system.
Wow.
This is where the eco-conscious buyer who wants to minimize their footprint might get really excited.
I can see that, but I'm also thinking about the logistics and the cost.
Yeah,
Setting up those systems isn't exactly a weekend project, and it's definitely an added expense on top of the property price.
absolutely. And it's not just the initial setup. You've got to factor in maintenance, potential repairs.
Yeah.
It's a commitment.
Right.
But for the right person, it's an investment in a lifestyle.
It definitely adds another layer to the decision-making process.
Mm-hmm.
The other big factor, and maybe a deal breaker for some, is the access. Okay, currently this property is only reachable by boat.
That's not uncommon for properties on this side of the island.
Okay.
While the listing mentions future road development,
Yeah.
that's a bit of a wild card.
Yeah.
When will it happen? What will the cost be to connect to those roads?
Right.
These are crucial questions for a potential buyer.
It's all about weighing the potential future gains against the current realities.
Exactly.
Speaking of realities, let's talk price.
Okay.
The listing has it at $190,000 USD.
At first glance, that seems like a steal
Yeah.
for beachfront property, especially considering its proximity to a sought-after spot like Secret Beach.
Right.
But then you factor in the off-grid setup, the boat access, the potential cost of future road connection.
Yeah.
It's a more complex calculation than just the initial price tag.
So for our listener who is intrigued by this property, what's the one big question they should be asking themselves right now?
I think it boils down to this: what's your timeline?
Okay.
And what's your tolerance for risk and inconvenience?
Right.
If you're looking for a move-in ready beachfront paradise with all the amenities at your fingertips, this isn't it.
Yeah.
But if you're willing to play the long game,
Okay.
embrace the off-grid lifestyle, and navigate the challenges of limited access for the potential of significant future appreciation,
Right. Right.
then this property could be worth a deeper dive.
Exactly. We've given you the key pieces of the puzzle. Now it's up to you to do your own research and see if this opportunity aligns with your vision and your investment goals. Happy investigating. And we'll catch you on the next deep dive.